Hey guys, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for being here today. I am so excited to be here. I am so excited to do some readings and get to hang out with you guys. So I just wanted to talk about a little bit what we're doing today. Just while we're waiting for people to come into the room and all that. So I will be doing free card pulls for sharers. All you have to do is say hi and share, and you will get a free 2-minute reading or a free card pull. But I'm also doing $10 mini readings. That's a 5-minute reading. And then $20 in-depth readings. And there's no time limit for that. That's just going to be however long it takes for you to get the message that you need to receive today. Also, we're going to do some astrology chart readings. So like a natal chart reading. So if you're interested in that, you would just have to give me your birth date, time, and location, and we'll be able to pull that up and go over that for you today as well. So yeah, I'm just going to wait for everybody to come in the room for a minute. I guess maybe while we're doing that, I just want to also talk about, Elise will be coming on actually at 1:00 today. So if you don't get the chance to get a reading here with me today, then you can always hop on Elise's live after that and you can get a reading by her. If you guys do want a reading today, just say hi in the chat and I will put you on the list. And guys, oh my gosh. So this is all like all of this lives, all the lives and everything like that. We're really practicing because our show starts on Roku in 9 days. I am so pumped. I can't wait. So yeah, you're going to see a lot of us on here practicing more. So, as we prepare for the show. All right. So I guess while we're waiting for people to come in the room and comment for their reading, what I'll do is maybe what's the words? I have the words. A collective reading. All right, so here we go here. So what's a message we can get right now for the collective? I know a lot of people are struggling with, this heavy energy right now. It's like very intense. It's making a lot of people very tired. There's a lot of things coming up from the past that maybe people aren't or haven't dealt with fully. So this is really a time. And if this is how you're feeling, you're right where you're supposed to be. During this time, we're supposed to be reflecting about things, from the past, lessons we haven't learned and all of these things. So people from your past might pop up into your life so that you can get some closure there. It doesn't have to be a bad thing, even though the energy is really heavy. So let's just get a collective reading here. So how can we best deal with this at this time? How can we best deal with this energy? Hello, Facebook user. I'm so sorry. The names aren't coming through on StreamYard for some reason. So if you don't mind, just let me know who you are and I will do your reading right after this collective. Hello, Elise. Thank you guys so much for being here. You're popping up, Elise, for some reason, but Nikki B, hi, how are you? Nikki's not popping up. All right, so let's first start with the collective reading. I'm dropping cards already here. So what is it that we need to know? And you know what? I'm going to grab a couple from this deck, but I'm also going to use my Garbage Pail Kids deck because I'm kind of obsessed with that lately. It's new. I just got it. I'll show you guys the cards. It's so cool. All right, so how can we best deal with this energy right now? Okay. So this is interesting. So this is really showing, the first card that came out here is the base chakra, the root chakra. And the root chakra is all about, safety, right? So feeling safe, feeling like you have the right to take up space in the world. You have the right to do the things that you want to do. So a lot of all these things that are coming up are probably going to be around, feeling safe, feeling like you have the right to be here, feeling like you have the right to do these things that you are trying to do or manifest into your life. However, like we were saying, with all the retrogrades before, like I was saying, about the retrogrades before, it's usually a time of like not a whole lot of forward motion. Things might move a little slower. So of course we got also the waiting game here. So be patient. This is a time for healing. If you are trying to heal, definitely focus on that root chakra or that base chakra. The other card that came up here is partnerships and alliances. So I do find that interesting because we were just talking about, healing past things, past things coming back up so you can get closure and all of that. So partnerships and alliances came up too. And this is one of those times where, especially with Mercury retrograde, where like these old, relationships or people will come back into your life. Elise said, I think for your name to show up and not just Facebook user, you have to sign into a StreamYard. That's right. Yeah. So Nick, I don't know if you have a StreamYard account, but you can always sign up for a StreamYard account, and then I can see your name. But it's not really that important if you don't want to either, because now I know it's you. All right. So who was first here? So Nick, I'm going to pull a couple cards for you. Do you have a question? Oh. And cards are getting stuck to the table here. All right, Nick. Well, I'm just going to pull one for you, and you can see it when you come back. All right. So what does Nikki B need to know right now? And I'm using my garbage pails. What does Nikki B need to know right now? Okay. All right. So let me start the timer here because I do want to practice with the 2-minute reading thing. But so Nick, it does seem like there's a situation in your life right now that you're healing from. It's almost like you're mending your broken heart. I'm going to show you the cards as and I know this isn't a situation to laugh at, but I feel like the cards will just put a smile on your face. Excuse me. So we got the 3 of Cups here, but it's like the garbage pail version. I love it. So this is showing me that you're healing from something. You're something in the recent past, it seems like really got you down, like really hurt your heart and broke your heart. And like, you're just trying to get over that. You're trying to heal from it. In order to heal from that, you're really going to have to get yourself into a position where you're like standing in your own power, where, strength is coming up too. That's so funny. So just being strong through all of this, standing your ground. I feel like this person, whoever it is that you're trying to heal from, was maybe walking all over you a little bit. And you don't deserve that, right? Nobody deserves that. So we also got the 9 of Coins here in reverse. So that really does lead me to believe that, there's some type of like, it's either financial support or just having somebody there, like supporting you, like that might be an issue. So I don't know if it is that you're not ready to walk away from this person because like there is a part of you that really likes that company. Or there's just a fear there, like a fear of being alone and being unable to do all the things without a partner. But I want to let you know that you can definitely do it. But this, like we were talking about before, is more of like a time of waiting for you. But you 100% got this. You can do this. And here's the last card. These are so cool. Elise says, I love that deck. It's so cute. And then the names are so funny. So funny. Oh, that's my timer. All right. So Elise, my love, would you like to ask a question? While you're posting your question too, I'm just going to share out to a couple other groups. I forgot to do that. All right. Sorry, guys, just sharing out real quick. Okay. All right. Thank you so much, guys, for being patient with me. Okay. Thank you, Elise. Thank you. Elise wants to know, How is this going to go when my sister comes here? Okay, let me start the timer. All right, I'm not going to use the Garbage Pail Kids for that deck. Maybe I'll grab, or for this question, I might grab one from that just because I really do feel like, as funny as they are, they really do give a lot of good information. All right, but let's see how this is going to affect you. How's this going to go when Elisa's sister comes? Okay. So I feel like with this situation, especially, like firm foundation, and this is connected with the root chakra again. So like all that's coming up again. It does look like this would be an opportunity. Let me just take a drink of water. Sorry. It does look like this is going to be an opportunity for her to maybe get more in touch with herself. It looks like she feels safe there. And she can 100% be triumphant in what she's trying to heal, Elise, but she's suffering in silence. There's like something she's not getting out. And she needs to, in order to like get to that triumph, in order to get to that firm foundation. But this is where she needs to start. She needs to start with building that firm foundation, doing that if she can, or if you want to let her know, maybe that some root chakra meditations, using red or black stones will be really good for that too. Just to help her like feel more grounded and safe and secure in her own body. I do feel like there's like some pretty deep like issues around safety that she is needing to work through right now. She says, I know, I think she holds it all in because of her medical issues. Oh yeah. Yeah. Because that will 12, yay. Because that will definitely, like when we're holding all this stuff in, it can kind of come out in different types of medical issues. So that's the 2 minutes, but real quick, I do feel like she needs to be ready to do this. And I feel like she's getting there. Like she's getting to the point where she's actually ready to do something about it. But she's not quite there yet. But let me just get one more card for you. What else does Elise need to know about this situation? You're welcome. Okay, so as I was shuffling here, the Three of Swords came flying out. So I do feel like this is going to, as far as how it's going to affect everybody, it's going to be a hard situation. My God, the moon was right under that. So it's almost like maybe everything's not being seen. Oh my God, and under that, all these cards just kind of flew out in this order. Okay, so we got the Three of Swords, the moon, and the Nine of Cups reversed. So, okay. So I do feel like this is not going to be an easy process. Everything might not even be 100% open or out in the open. But this could also be those emotions that she's healing inside too. She's got to find that balance, like where she's loving and accepting these parts of herself. It's almost like she's looking, like if you look on this card, right? So here she is trying to find balance right now with the moon. But then you have this, I don't know if you could really see it, but this little guy down here who just looks mad and angry, and he's like full of emotion. And I feel like she almost needs to accept that part of herself. Like that's what I keep getting here. Like stop pushing these parts of yourself away that you're not, that you don't necessarily love. Like she's got to work on forgiving herself, accepting all of the bad stuff, so that she can become whole and get more in balance. And she's going to need to do that in order to get to the spot that she wants. And as you know, only she can do that. So, but I do feel like she's kind of at that point now where she's like so close to being there and ready to do all this stuff. Like maybe teaching her how to like anchor safety, like safe feelings in her body might be really helpful too. She said, yeah, and I think she feels she has to take on everything at home, which is frustrating when she's too sick to do much. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So yeah, have her start to work on like anchoring the safety, because once she starts to anchor the safety in her body, she'll be in a more balanced place to like dig into the shadows, to dig into the dark stuff. But it's like she has to do that first, because she can't even get deep enough to see what's going on with how unsafe she feels in her body. if that makes sense. Does that make sense? Or do you understand what I'm saying? Are you picking up what I'm putting down? She says, yes, much sense. Okay. Okay, good stuff. Good stuff. All right. So while we're waiting here for some more people to comment, she said, picked up, then throw them down. Yes, exactly. Exactly. All right. So if anybody else would like a reading, just go ahead and type hi in the comments. Facebook user. Actually, let me open my Facebook so I could see what these comments are here. All right. So, whoops. If anybody else. Okay. Somebody wrote you're blonde and I love it, but I'm not sure who. Whoever wrote that, if you just want to let me know who you are, because I'm not seeing it's just coming up Facebook user for me. Elisa said took a minute because I'm doing things and listening. LOL. Oh yeah, no, that's totally fine. Hello, Evan. Hello, Maria. If you guys want a card pulled, just let me know in the comments and we can definitely do that. Melissa Swanson. Hello, lovely. How are you? I know you're multitasking, Elise, 1,000,000%. I would feel like there was something wrong if you weren't. Like if you were just doing one thing, I'd be like, girl, what is wrong with you? Yes, Evan, of course, post your question, love. Also, I'm doing donation-based readings today. So we're also doing a $10 mini. That's 5 minutes, a $20 in-depth, and there is no time limit there. So it's just however long it takes for you to get the message. And also we'll do natal astrology chart readings too. So all of the payment info is posted on this little banner that's kind of going across the bottom of the screen there. So if you have any troubles or questions around that, please just let me know. Evan Love, what is your question? And Melissa, if you want to get a card pulled too, let me know, but get ready to post your question as well. Alexa, stop. That thing is crazy. It just goes off by itself all the time. Elise says, oh my God, y'all, get your mind blown on the natal charts. They are freaking awesome and so helpful. Thank you so much, Elise. You know, the first time I got mine read, I remember feeling the same way. And it was kind of like the first time I truly felt understood by another person. You know, we spend a lot of our time, like, especially as like empaths and that type of thing, feeling like nobody understands us, feeling like we're very different. So the first time I got that natal chart reading, I was like, oh my gosh, somebody actually understands me. It's just an amazing feeling and experience. So I highly recommend. Okay, so Evan says anything works. Okay. So what does Evan need to know right now? I'm also going to pull you a garbage pail kid. So Evan, it actually seems like things are starting to go better for you. I'm really happy to see that, actually, love. I'm seeing that right now you need to just be in this place of patience. That keeps coming up a lot today. So just not rushing whatever's going on and whatever you're trying to work through, because it is working, right? We're getting positive movement forward here. And things will start to pick up more quickly. Evan says, I'm sorry if I couldn't think of a question. I just have a lot on my mind. I know you do, honey. But you know what? But we're getting all this positive confirmation, right? Even if you don't feel like you're moving forward yet, you are. You have, it might be little steps, but make sure you celebrate those little things, okay, that you're achieving, right? Like, and you don't have to get that acceptance from anybody but yourself. You be proud of you, and you'll see, like, once that starts happening more and more, accelerated motion, right? Things are going to feel better. But I really do feel like you're working through this this need to be accepted, kind of like, how we were talking about before, like with the natal charts and all that. Like, but just know you don't need to be accepted by anybody but you. So love, I want you to work on like your self-love. And just know that you are moving forward. It might not be as quickly as you'd hoped, but you are absolutely moving forward. Evan says, I celebrated downtown last night. It was a blast. Yay! I'm so happy for you, Evan. That's awesome. I'm glad you got out. Let me just get one more card for you because I like using this deck. What else does Evan need to know? Oh, Evan, the 9 of Cups came out. The 9 of Cups is all about fulfilled wishes. So whatever it is that you're really trying to work on, or whatever it is that you're struggling with right now, whatever you're wishing, right, it's going to be fulfilled. Have patience. Make sure you're taking all the right steps to plan everything that you need to get to that point. And you will 100% be successful, love. And I am so happy for you for that. All right. I hope that helps, Evan. And Melissa Swanson. So Melissa's asking about job and money. All right. Guys, please remember to share out for me so we can get to as many people as possible. What does Melissa, let me use the timer. So what does Melissa need to know about jobs and money? Melissa, is there something you're hoping to get? Is there like a job you're hoping to get, or you just want like some general information about like where your career is going? Evan says, I appreciate your live videos. They are so inspiring and your lives always make me feel better. You are so amazing. Evan, I just love you so much. Thank you. Thank you. All right. And Melissa says anything. Okay. So what does Melissa need to know about job and finances? Okay. All right, Melissa, let me just grab one more card for you here. So it does seem like you started something like in the recent past, starting something new or wanted to start something new. And you're kind of at this point now where it's almost like, so now, I'm sorry, you're still at this point where you feel really hopeful. You feel very supported going forward with this project, but going in the future, like, so whatever happens next year, it looks like it's not going to work out exactly the way you're expecting it to work out. It seems like, or this could just be like a very emotional type of thing for you, but let me just get some more information about that. Now about the situation. Okay. So as far as this thing that's happening, like going forward, I do feel like this exact job might not work out exactly the way you wanted. I feel like there's something around this where like, it's almost like somebody hasn't been totally honest with you, or, they're having you believe all these delusions that are just not going to come into fruition here. But I do feel like there is something that you're working on with other people, like a project with other people that actually will pan out. But it's just like you have to put a lot into it. So just be prepared to do that. Like put whatever you need into it. It's going to take a lot of work, but it's going to be together with other people. So teamwork. I hope that helps, Melissa. Okay. Oh, Melissa said my mom just got here, so I have to hop off, but I'll share. Thank you. Okay. Thank you, love. I hope that helps. Okay. All right. I was wondering about that. Thank you so much. Elise, is it the SEUN? Done. Yeah, Evan, that's a scammer. Don't accept their friend request. Elise, do you have any idea how to delete them while you're in StreamYard? Because when I go to click on the comment, it just gives me the option to show it. Oh, I'm confused. Evan says, Elise, thanks for telling me. You're an amazing person. Okay. She is an amazing person and friend. Go on my phone. All right, cool. Thank you so much. And I'll just block her. Thanks for being patient with me, guys. Banned from all live streams. Got it. Okay, perfect. Let me just delete it and then we can keep going. All right, thank you so much. I blocked her or banned her from all live streams, so I think that was the right thing to do. We'll see. And deleted the comment. Okay. All right, guys. So back to some fun readings. Thank you so much for being patient. Evan said, and thank you for telling me, Danielle, you're an amazing friend, an amazing person and friend. Oh, thank you. Did she message you too? Man, they are quick. They are quick. All right, guys. So let's see. Let me just make sure there's nobody in here that didn't get a reading and wants one. So if there is, just let me know, guys. All you got to do is say hi, and I will pull you some cards. We're also doing donation-based readings, so they go a lot more in-depth when you donate. The $10 reading is 5 minutes. The $20 reading is however long it takes for you to get the message across, so it can definitely be longer than 5 minutes. And then natal astrology reading, so like a birth chart reading. All right. Please remember to share out, guys. As Elise would say, sharing is caring. Okay. And guys, don't forget at 1 o'clock, you can hop right over to Elise's live. She will be live from 1 to 2, and she is just incredible, incredible. I highly recommend jumping over to her when we're finished here. And then we have 9 more days till the show starts on the 26th, where you can find us on Roku and like 144 other platforms. We are so, so excited. And thank you guys so much for all of your love and support throughout this entire process. None of this at all would be possible without you guys. So thank you so much. All right. So let me know in the comments if anybody still needs a card pull. Hello, Deb. Right, Elise? She's saying, I can't believe it's so close already. Elise is one of the other readers who's going to be going live on Roku on the 26th. Her show is called Visions of a Raven. It's so exciting. All right. Deb, if you'd like, I can pull you a card. Let me know. Just let me know in the comments. And how's everybody feeling today, like energy-wise? Because I do feel like... Hi, Jenny. If you want to post a question, love, I can do you next. But I feel like the energy today, has been a little lighter. Is anybody else feeling that? I don't feel like it's quite as intense. Oh, Jenny, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. So just saying hi, put you on the list for a free 2-minute reading. We're also doing $10 minis. They're about 5 minutes long, or $20 in-depth readings, and there's no time limit on that. It's just however long it takes for you to get your question answered. And then also natal chart readings, birth chart readings. And Jenny says, I'm here for any guidance for me, please. I really need it. Okay, sure. I'm just trying to let me know. I feel nervous. Okay. So let me know in what area of life you're wanting guidance on. And in the meantime, I am just going to pull a few cards for you here. Guidance for Jenny Tanner. Okay. So I'm going to pull one more for you from here. So yeah, I definitely see that there's a lot going on with you right now. It's almost like there's there's a situation in your life where you're having this complete breakdown of communication. You're feeling very alone. Um, and I don't know if this is like you leaving a relationship in your life or lose, it's some type of loss that I'm really feeling that's affecting you in a big way. So I just want to get you some advice on how you can best deal with that. I received a job offer last night internationally. Should I take it? I'm scared. So this is what you're scared of? Okay. All right. What does she need to know about this job offer? Thank you, Deb. Oh, girl. Okay. So I just want to start by saying all the nerves you're getting around this job. To me, that is just proof that through this job, you are going to grow. She says, I don't know what to choose. I'm leaving my job in my country. Oh, that is exciting. Okay. So that's where, okay. So are you feeling like a part of this is going to like almost like destroy things in your life? Like, okay. All right. I just want to say through these situations where we're feeling nervous and we're having all this fear, these are our biggest chances to grow. So these are the cards I got for you. Real quick, we just ran out of time, but real quick, I just want to share because I do feel like it's important. And if you do want to go more in depth, you can just donate and we'll continue. But positive movement forward. And look at her; she is literally traveling across the water, across the sea. This is you traveling to another country. This is positive movement forward. Part of this too is going to be material and spiritual prosperity. So this is going to benefit you very, very much so. And I do feel like this union is good for you, you and this job. She says, please help me. Please help me to guide me. It's my chance to step up. This is absolutely what's happening. You're 100% right. This is your chance to step up. I feel like this is going to be an incredible, incredible opportunity for you. But just allow yourself to go through the uncomfortable feelings, because on the other side of that, girl, big things are happening for you. Really big things. This is going to be good. This is going to be good. So I hope that helps you, love. And like I said, if you did want to go deeper, we can absolutely do that, but you just have to donate and let me know when you do that, if you do decide to do that. Deb, love, would you like a card pull? Deb says, I need hope for my health. Okay. So I don't do health readings, but let's just see what you need to know around that. And we'll just try to keep it, like avoiding the health stuff. But Deb, I have to actually call you anyway for your natal chart reading. And to be honest, we'll probably get some really good information there around, your health in your natal chart. So let's see. Oh, Jenny says, thank you. I only have today to accept the job offer. Accept that job offer. You will not regret it. It's going to be tough for you, right? But remember, when things are hard, you're growing. If I take it, I should leave my country in 3 days. I get the anxiety around that. I feel it like all in my stomach. I really do. But you're doing the right thing for you in this moment. They say nothing ever good happens in your comfort zone. So this is taking you far out of your comfort zone. And I think it's going to be wonderful for you. You're so welcome, Jenny. Good luck. You can thank me by going over there and killing it, which I just know that you will. You got this. All right, Deb. All right. What does Deb need to know right now? Okay. Get one more from here. Jenny, I know you well. All right, Deb. So it seems like there's some frustration going on like around your life. It seems like you got an idea, like a good idea though recently, and you're kind of taking that and running with it. Hello, my love. You're taking that idea and running with it, but I feel like maybe slow down a little bit, like slow down, get it all planned out. Because going forward, if you keep moving so fast, it's almost like you're going to miss something. Along with that too, we got the waiting game came out. So I do feel like this is something that just might take a little bit of time, but I feel like you know that because we also have awareness. So I feel like you are getting things intuitively here, and maybe you're just not 100% sure or wanting to listen to it if that's the case. The base chakra came up for you as well. So I definitely feel like there is some work that you need to do around the base chakra. And this is all about feelings of safety, feelings of, having the right to be here, having the right to take up space. We need that healthy base, that healthy foundation in order to grow. Everything builds upon the foundation. So I feel like some root chakra work. Deb says you're right on point. Thank you, love. So just doing some work around that, whether it's like meditating with crystals, you can use like black or red stones and just lay there for at least 15 minutes, like with the stone on your base chakra area. But before you do that too, you have to like, I want to say whisper sweet nothings into the crystal, right? So we can't just get a crystal, pick it up and, put it on us for it to work. We have to like whisper our intentions into it. So make sure you're doing that. And I feel like it'll be really beneficial for you going forward. And once you start to get that solid foundation, you'll start to notice anxiety and stuff is going away. You're just going to feel safer in your body. And then once that happens, like I said, everything can build upon that. So Deb, I hope that helps. And I'm going to message you in a bit to set up the time. I've meant to do it before I got on here, but I'm thinking Monday if that works for you. Okay. You want to come say hi? My littlest baby just came in. Do you want to do a card pull or anything? Yeah, go eat. That's fine. Perfect. Elise says, I work better when you... I'm putting that up. Elise says, I work better when you speak sweet nothings into my ear too, into me too. That was so perfect. So amazing. Deb says, thank you. That's fine. Yes, message as I cannot talk anymore. Okay. All right. Awesome. Elise says food. All right. Okay. So if anybody else is in here who has not gotten a reading yet, please just say hello and you will be next. And we got about 20 minutes left until Elise comes on. So definitely make sure you go check her out. And then Monday night, oh my God, guys, I completely forgot to tell you about this. Monday night, I am so excited. Journey Ryan will be doing his first solo show since all of this started again. Guys, if you have not had a reading by him, I highly, highly recommend. He is just absolutely incredible, picks up on things. There is just absolutely no way anybody could know. You know what I mean? It's like he's very deep, very personal, but also very funny. So guys, yeah, definitely check him out Monday night at 10. And of course, Elise after this at 1. All right. So while we're waiting for some people to come in, I'm just going to pull a garbage pail card. I am kind of obsessed with these. Elise says, yes, can't wait. He is so quick and mind-blowing. Yeah, it's so incredible to watch. It's even more incredible to get read by him. Like I said, highly recommend. And Elise too says highly recommend. All right. So for whoever, let's see, let me do this so that for the playback, this will work too. So if you're seeing this message will be for you. What is it we need to know right now? Okay. So this message has everything to do with balance in your life and listening to your own intuition. And it seems like doing that, like if you can get in the habit of doing that, things will move much quicker for you. Like new things will start coming your way. It's all about building trust for yourself. So let me just show you the cool cards. So we got the Two of Wands reversed. Let me put it upright so you could just see the picture though. Look at him all twisted up. He's all twisted up. So he's looking for balance in his life. We have the High Priestess, and look at all the eyeballs on her face. Like she sees everything. Her intuition is spot on. There's nothing that she misses. So the encouragement is for you here to just make sure you're listening to all of those things and getting that information through all of your senses, right? It doesn't just have to be 10 eyeballs, but she's also got like 3 feet and extra fingers and tentacles and all that stuff. So she's getting these messages through everything. So just making sure you're listening to that. And then also we have the Page of Wands. So this is showing me that there is definitely something new, some type of new adventure that's going to happen. When you start listening to this, like listening to yourself, creating that balance in your life. But part of this message too, I feel like, is just making sure that you're properly grounding. Grounding down and connecting up seems really important when I look at this card. You see how he's got like roots, and then he's holding up this is so hard with the reversal of the screen, but then how he's holding up his like tree branch. So I'm looking at this and I'm like, well, before I meditate, this is what I do. I ground down, I get rooted, and then I connect up to spirit. So yeah, I feel like that is some good advice. Oh man, and this guy has eyeballs all over his body too. So definitely he might actually be meditating, because it looks like he's sensing things from all over the place. I just love these cards. I feel like I get so much from them. Elise says, this is so me, LOL. Yeah, I felt like that message was for me too. That's so funny. All right. Elise says, yes, I so need to work on that for sure. Yeah, me too. I don't know why it's so difficult. Like, I just forget. I think because we're always moving so quick, like moving on to the next thing. All right, guys. So just a couple more minutes left for today. So if anybody is still here who did not get a reading, please just say hi in the comments. Or if you want to do a last minute donation, the links are floating across the bottom of the screen there. And of course, I would appreciate that so much. But either way, I really appreciate you guys being here and supporting me today. Facebook user, hello. Can you just drop your name? Because for some reason, it's just coming up. Facebook user. And I'm not seeing it on Facebook as well, or either. So drop your name and question for me, Facebook user. Oh, hey, Rob, what's up? Do you want a card pull? Thank you so much for being here. Hey. All right. While you're coming up with a question, Lev, where's my soulmate? All right. So let's do this for you. I owe you a reading anyway. So I'm going to do just a bigger spread here, like a love reading for you. And we'll see what's going on with your love life and how you can attract this person into your energy. And guys, if anybody is looking to make any travel plans or anything, Rob is the absolute best travel agent I have ever met in my life. So he's in the comments. Make sure you reach out to him to book any trips. Man, he got me like the best prices, the best rooms, told me all the good places to go in the area. He goes above and beyond. He's just so incredible. So that's why I owe him a reading, actually. All right. So what? Okay, let me just think this through. All right, so we're going to do a 10 card spread here. The first card's going to be, your love life right now, then what's crossing it, the foundation of whatever issue it is that's keeping, that's keeping you feeling stuck. Whatever happened in the past to lead you to this point. We'll do, what you're expecting to happen, what actually is going to happen, and then any fears, outside influence, or hopes, and then, of course, the outcome. All right. You're welcome. Okay. So I feel like in so many of the readings today, there's issues coming up around, feeling safe. Let me pull some more cards before I keep going with this. I'm running out of room. Okay. All right. So, Rob, I do feel like I just want to start by saying I feel like love is going to come in for you, but you're in this position right now where it's almost like you need to get yourself more balanced, like your energy more balanced. Like I was saying, like these root chakra issues keep coming up and they came up again for you. So when I look at this image, looking at it upright, look at her. She's very like safe and secure. She's like in this nest. And then there's like the little heart and then the strings that are kind of all wrapped up in there. So she's feeling safe. She's feeling protected. She's feeling loved. This came up reversed, which leads me to believe that you are struggling with those feelings. And I do feel like it has more to do with like feeling this way in a relationship. It's like you're used to being taken advantage of, you're used to being screwed over, you're used to being lied to. And it's really making it hard for you to open yourself up fully to another person. All right, so just going forward here, what's crossing you in this whole situation right now? You are healing. You are like currently in the middle of healing, and you're almost like rebuilding yourself and the way that you look at love. So I'm really, really happy to see that. I feel like there's still something going on. I feel like this has to do with somebody from your past, like a past relationship, that it's something really hard for you to let go of. But I would definitely recommend trying something to make sure you can let go of that. We're in retrograde right now with a lot of things. So it's understandable that you're thinking about somebody from your past, but we're thinking about somebody from their past so that we can go heal it. We can get that closure that we never got before. So I do feel like that is kind of like your mission, let's say right now, is making sure you're healing these past things so that you can move forward in a positive way. I do think on October 9th, if I have the date correct, is when things start to go direct. We have 6 planets retrograde right now. So man, every area of our life is being affected by these retrogrades, these like, feeling stuck or feeling like we're moving backwards. So if they, like I always say, if that's how you're feeling, then you're exactly where you're supposed to be with the energy that's around currently. So what you're expecting to happen, I do feel like this is where your block is. Because of all the pain and the hurt and the past, because of like feeling like you can't fully release someone or something, you're feeling like you're on this cycle, right? It's this vicious cycle that keeps happening over and over and over again. The same things keep happening in relationships over and over and over again. And it's like, you can't break this cycle. You can't like jump off the ride, let's say. So I feel like that's a good place for you to start as well. Just trying to spin that limiting belief like the other way. Because you can change, like you can be the change. It's hard. Change is really hard. So when those uncomfortable feelings come in, a lot of times we'll just go back to our comfort zone, and these could be past relationships or something like that. And you're not doing anything wrong. It's like our body does that. Like our body, our ego will try to keep us safe by keeping us in comfortability, but we will only grow if we can get out of that. We will only grow if we can kind of do something different. So if nothing changes, if that makes sense. So for your fears, it does look like there's almost like something like some type of a material fear, like loss of material things. And I don't mean like big material losses. I feel like more it's like a maybe a lack of control, right? So maybe that's what's also fearing you up when it comes to relationships. But your outside influences here, it's like you got the Tower and outside influences. This is definitely, it's like things keep, like literally things keep happening to you. Like this is outside people and outside influences that are, okay, hang on. Let me take care of this spammer. Um, okay, guys, ignore Esther. She is a spammer. Esther, gotta leave. Sorry, guys. I don't know which one she's on. I'm trying to find her now. All right. Got her. All right. She is gone, guys. Sorry about that. But okay, Rob. So like I was saying, it's like all these outside things keep happening to you. Um he says, yeah, I can't see her either. Yeah, that was really weird. I think because there's a couple different ones going around. So surrounding your putting yourself in better situations, like getting, part of breaking these cycles is going to be getting around like new people, new situations, new stuff in your life. Um, I love that in your hopes we have, I'm just going to show you the image because it's not like your typical 7 of Pentacles here or 7 of Coins. But when I look at this picture, like I see him connecting to Mother Earth. I see him practicing self-love. I see him helping things grow. Um, but on an internal, you're like, these are the roots, right? It's an internal growth and self-love. So I love that you're working on that right now. And going forward, you're going to have that balance in your life. You're not, it didn't come up reverse where it's things are going to be unbalanced, things are going to be unfair, things are going to work out fair for you. But you really do just have to get through and release this thing that you're holding on to. You know, and some of this might even be like carrying around heavy emotions because I feel like a lot of emotion. I feel like especially around your heart, like you're struggling there. And when we're holding on to these emotions of like, you know, sadness, shame, guilt, like, whatever it is that you're holding on to or regret, they vibrate very heavy. And then when we're stuck in that, like it brings our whole vibration down. Things like love vibrate at, let's say, I love this analogy because it never made sense to me until I heard somebody explain it to me like this. But if I want to attract love into my life, and let's say love vibrates at like 70 hertz, and I'm stuck down here in, regret and shame and guilt, and I'm holding on to these past things, my whole vibe comes down. It like drops. So I can't attract 70 hertz if I'm putting out 40 hertz, right? So it's all part of releasing those negative emotions so we can naturally be up here. And then when we're naturally in that energy of love and self-love, man, that is going to get attracted to you so quickly. It'll be like you won't even be trying. It'll just be like happening. um yeah, I told you what happened in Florida. Been hard to let go of that. Okay. Thinking about what I could have done differently, etc., but it's getting better and easier. Yeah, I do feel like that situation that happened in Florida was messed up and you don't deserve it. But I feel like that's part of it, right? Like you deserve so much more than that, so much more than somebody like that. So that's what I want you to start working on, self-love, because because once you believe it, you won't tolerate that kind of thing. You won't tolerate that kind of person. You'll see that red flag and you'll go flying in the other direction. So like as cliche as it sounds, I do feel like this is just one of those things where self-love needs to be your number one focus. And then releasing all of this past. For you, I feel like a lot going on around your heart chakra. So I feel like that is where you need to start with your healing. Always the root is a good choice too, because I was talking about how important that is before, but your root and your heart, I feel like there's a lot of excess energy going on there. And once you start healing all of this, like we also have, it ignites your passion, right? Like when you start, look at that fire inside of you. Like once you start nurturing yourself and doing these things for you, passion is ignited, and then you have material and spiritual prosperity. Just work on, like I said, healing that heart chakra, because I do feel like, it's too heavy to attract good things, right? And like attracts like in our universe. So we can only get back what we're putting out. So Rob, I really hope that helps you going forward, and you will get through this. You will 100% get through this. Like I said, you just deserve so much more than that. And I love you so much. And thank you so much for being here today and for the question. All right. So we have about 2 minutes left. If there's one of Rob says, awesome. Thank you so much, for sure helped. Okay, good. I'm so glad. So if there's anybody in here who wants a thank you. If there's anybody in here who wants a card pull or a last minute donation, Joe just saw Esther. Go ahead and just say hi so that I know, because if not, I am jumping off to go see Elise in just 4 minutes, guys. Make sure you check out Elise. She will be next. Joe, are you still seeing her? I thought I blocked her. But I don't know why the comments are still showing up. All right. Well, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I love and I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for being here, and I will catch you guys tomorrow. I'm going over to see Elise. Bye.